Good morning, and the next article from this unit is implied do loop. Implied do loop. We already talked about do loop. We talked about nested do loop. We talked about 11 rules of how to use do loop. Now this is new thing, that is implied do loop. Let us see what is meaning of implied do loop. Before going to see what is meaning of implied do loop, let me tell you how to read and write, that is how to input and output subscripted variables. Inputting or outputting subscripted variables is nothing but reading or writing the subscripted variables or arrays. At the beginning, I am going to use do loop. Using do loop, I am going to read a subscripted variable. This subscripted variable will be an array. After that, again I will use do loop and write a subscripted variable, that is an array. Let us see how to read the arrays of, here we are going for one dimensional array. Let us see how to read one dimensional array or the subscripted variable. Let me use do loop. Do 10, line number of last statement of do loop. I running variable 1, 100, initial value of running variable, final value of running variable. Increment is omitted. If you omit increment, it will be 1. Its default value will be 1. Or let me first write it and then I will explain. Here I have written two simple programs. This program to read this array, this program to write this array. Do loop, 10 line number of last statement, running variable, initial value, final value, increment is omitted, default value is therefore 1. Read default input device, that is asterisk comma 2. Format of reading is given in statement number 2. A of I to format F8.2, 10, continue. What is continue? It is the dummy statement. It sends the control back to do loop. So when value of I is 1, A1 is a read inputted from the keyboard by the user with this format. It is real fractional format. Continue. I will be 2, A2 will be read in this format. Continue. I is equal to 3, A3 will be read in this format. Continue. I is equal to 4, A4 will be read in this format. Continue. This loop will be continued till I exceeds 100. As soon as the running variable I becomes more than 100, the control leaves the loop and all the 100 values A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 etc. are read by Fortran editor using do loop. Now the values which are read by this program are to be written, are to be printed. To print or write these values read by the Fortran compiler are to be printed. Here I have written a simple program for that. If we observe these two programs, you will find that the two programs are same. Read in the first program is replaced by write. Otherwise, these two programs are same programs. Otherwise, these two programs are exactly same programs. Reading operation is performed here, writing operation is performed here. Inputting operation is performed here, outputting operation of the array is performed here. This is the simple way of inputting the elements of an array. This way, this is the simple way of outputting the element of an array. Okay. So this way, using do loop, we can input, we can read elements of an array, we can write, we can print elements of an array. Using this program or this way for inputting, using this program or this way for outputting is simply do loop. It is not implied do loop. This is not implied do loop. This is not implied do loop. When we go for implied do loop, there is no need to write all these things. When we go for implied do loop, there is no need to write the whole thing for outputting or writing. This can be done in a single line. This can also be done in a single line. So whenever we use single statement, whenever we use single statement for reading or writing the elements of an array, that way is known as implied do loop. When we use single statement or single line for reading or writing the array elements, that way is known as implied do loop. In that statement you don't find do loop, but that statement will work for do loop. In that statement you do not find do loop will not be there, but the work done by that statement will be just similar to do loop, and therefore that way of writing, the way of using single statement for reading the elements of an array or for writing the elements of an array is known as implied do loop. How to use implied do loop for this? How to use implied do loop for this? Implied do loop for the first example is read the default input device format a of I comma I is equal to 1 comma 100. So if we simply use this statement, of course 2 format f8.2 is to be written here. So this whole thing can be represented by this way. This is the implied do loop. Do you see do loop here? Observe this statement. Try to search do loop in this statement. You find that there is no do. There is no do. There is no do loop. Still, it does the function of do loop, and therefore such statement is known as implied do loop. Read asterisk for the default input device to the format of reading what a of I comma I is equal to 1 to 100. 1 initial value of running variable I, 100 final value of running variable I, increment not shown, omitted, it will be 1. And so 100 values of AI will be read A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 up to A100. Okay, so this is the implied do loop for reading an array. The implied do loop for writing or printing of an array will be this. This whole program is simply replaced by this statement. Search the word do in this statement. Search do loop in this statement, and you will find that after searching there is no do word, there is no do loop in this statement. Still, this statement does the function of do loop, and therefore this is the implied do loop for writing or printing elements of an array, and this is the implied do loop. This is the implied do loop for reading the elements of an array. This is about the implied do loop. Let me write a simple program for implied do loop. Of course, this is a small program. This is also a small program, but this is not complete according to conventions of program we write in Fortran. This is also not complete program according to the conventions of writing a program in Fortran. So let me write a complete simple program for implied do loop. Comment line, So this is a sample program for implied do loop. Let me explain. Here we have defined three arrays A10, B10, C10. It is one dimensional array. It is one dimensional. It is one dimensional. According to these dimensions, A, B and C are one dimensional arrays. A has 10 elements, B has 10 elements, C can have 10, A can have 10 elements, B can have 10 elements, C can have 10 elements. This is defined using the dimension statement we studied earlier. This is the comment line, sum of two array elements. After that, write in the bracket asterisk comma asterisk is also a comment line. And what is the comment? Type array A or input elements of array A or enter elements of array A. Here we use implied do loop. Read asterisk comma 2 is for format. A of I comma I is equal to 1 comma 10. This statement will read 10 values A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 up to A10 for AI in this format. Here I have written 10 because 10 values are there, and all these 10 values will be read in a single line. Then write asterisk comma asterisk. This is again a comment, and what is comment? Type array B, that is input elements of array B or enter elements of array B. This is the implied do loop statement, just similar to this one. A of I is only replaced by B of I, because now we wanted to read the 10 elements of array B. Here 10 elements of array A are inputted. Here we want to input 10 elements of array B, which will be done by this statement. Then this is again statement, this is again comment. Write asterisk comma asterisk. It is a comment line, and what is the comment? Perform sum of elements of array A and array B. For that we use do loop. Do, line number of last statement of do loop. Running variable I is equal to initial value 1, final value 10. I is 1, C1 is equal to A1 plus B1. Sum of first element of array A and first element of array B is performed. Control comes to here, continue. Go to do. Now I will be 2. Incremented by 1. It will be 2. C2 is equal to A2 plus B2. Sum of second element of array A and array B is done. Control goes here, continue. Go back to do loop. I will be 3. C3 will be equal to A3 plus B3. That is sum of third element of array A and third element of array B is performed. This is continued till I reaches to the final value. It means that the sum of all the 10 elements of array A with corresponding 10 elements of array B is performed. After that, what do you have to do? Write asterisk comma asterisk, again comment. The sum of arrays is, that is the sum of elements of array A and array B is. Right. This is wrong, incomplete. It should be in the form of implied do loop. Now it is correct. This format will be used 1x, that is one space is skipped, it is left blank. The sum of array A and array B is equal to 10 F8.2. F8.2, the fractional format for real numbers. Why 10? 10 sums are there. C1 is equal to A1 plus B1, one sum when I is 1. C2 will be equal to A2 plus B2 when I is equal to 2. This is continued for all the 10 sums and they will be printed in a single line. After that, stop the program and end it. This is a very simple program for understanding the use of implied do loop in Fortran programming. So this is about implied do loop. It's so simple. I hope you understood it. Thank you.